Come, sit and listen closely, for not all who are slow are behind, and not all who rush arrive where they intend. There once was a young tortoise. He was strong in spirit, but weak in patience. Each day he watched the rabbits dash through the fields, the deer leap like the wind, the birds vanish into the sky, and in his heart a quiet bitterness began to grow. "Why must I be slow?" he would whisper. "Why was I made this way, while others fly ahead?" Now there lived nearby an old tortoise. His shell was worn, his steps even slower, but his eyes had seen many seasons. The young tortoise approached him one day and said, "I do not wish to live like this anymore. There must be a faster way, a better way. Tell me how to move like them." The old tortoise studied him and then spoke gently. "Little one, you were not made to be fast. You were made to endure." But the young tortoise frowned. "I do not want to endure. I want to arrive." The old tortoise closed his eyes for a moment, as if mourning a lesson not yet learned. "There are paths," he said slowly, "that promise speed, but demand a price. If you abandon your nature, you may gain the world, but lose yourself in the process." But the young tortoise did not listen, and so he left the path. He pushed himself harder each day, climbing jagged rocks, forcing his body beyond its limits, seeking shortcuts through dangerous terrain. At first, it seemed to work. He moved faster than ever before, and oh, how proud he became. "See," he said, "I was never meant to be slow. I was simply holding myself back." But nature has a way of collecting its debts. One day, as he climbed a steep and broken ridge, his strength failed him. His footing slipped, and for the first time in his life, speed was not his ally, but his enemy. He tumbled down and down and down until he landed, broken, far from the path he once knew. Days passed, then weeks, and there he lay, unable to move as he once did. The world he tried so desperately to outrun continued on without him. Eventually, the old tortoise found him. Slowly, patiently, he approached. No anger, no judgment, only truth. "You wished to arrive quickly," the old one said softly, "but you did not ask where your path was meant to lead." Tears filled the young tortoise's eyes. "I only wanted to be more." The old tortoise nodded. "And in chasing more, you abandoned what you already were." Silence fell between them. Then the old tortoise spoke once more. "Slow is not a curse, it is a protection. It forces you to see what others rush past. It keeps you steady where others fall." The young tortoise closed his eyes for the first time, not in frustration, but in understanding. "So I ask you now, are you rushing because you are meant to go faster, or because you have not yet learned the strength of your own pace?"